Happy Friday, leaders. Congratulations on another week of pouring in, supporting, creating opportunities for so many people to be great and thinking outside of yourself. So listen, leadership is kind of like a family, except you have to remember it's not a family, it's a business. So when you're in leadership in a business, you have to develop it. It's a good idea to develop it like a family. Let me tell you what I mean. So you have a baby, and this baby, you love this first baby so much. This is your baby. Well, if you know you're going to have more than one baby, your whole goal is to get this first baby up and running on their feet, independently sustainable. And then you can have another baby. Because here's the thing, as you continue to have children, the next child up is the one that should be receiving the same love, care, and support as the first baby. Now, here's what I want you to know. There will always be time and opportunity for you to, as your babies grow up and they become adults, for you to have an opportunity to just love on your adult babies. But the reality of the situation is the challenge within leadership is what we do, too many of us, is we have our adult babies and we have our firstborns, and we have what looks like and feels like our favorite children. So we treat them like that. Well, what happens is as our younger children come along and they come up, they don't feel and see and sense the same level of love and support. What should happen is the firstborns should reach down to the second and reach down to the third. The love never stops for the older children. You just start to treat them like they are the oldest children, giving them space to go off and have their own children. And then you treat their children like grandchildren. You love on them properly, which is really truly loving on and supporting the first children. This is like leadership. We have to be very careful, leaders, not to put so much pressure on ourselves that we think we have to love all the children. No matter how big the organization gets, we have to love all the children equally. It's impossible. So you have to identify who needs what based upon their youngness in the family, in the organization. And you give them that same opportunity that you gave the olders. Because one day, you're going to evolve yourself to a point where you just don't have it in you to pour in to people just because of evolution. So it's important that you grow leaders that can then grow leaders that can then grow leaders. That's what's sustainable. That is what is sustainable. I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I want you to take the weekend to recalibrate, refocus, and most importantly, give yourself a break. There's no such thing as perfection, but make sure that you are doing your very best to be who you need to be for the people that have decided that they trust in you. Make it a great weekend.